Morning everyone, welcome again to another video. I'm actually on the river here today, just on for 3-4 hours. Just going to fish. I was going to fish further down, but we've got quite a strong wind. It's blowing straight up the river. Here we're obviously under the trees, a bit of shelter. There's still a bit of a breeze there, like, and what I'm going to do is basically fish the main runs, especially for both trout and grayling. I've set up a dry dropper. I mean, it's been a while since I fished the river here. We had, unlike the River Doon, the River Doon's fed from the loch and the river's a bit cooler, whereas in the air it's basically rain fed and it was really warm. There was it wasn't fair to fish. So we've had rain, a big difference, like it's a bit cooler now. You can see the wind, I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually blowing upstream. So what I'm going to do, I've actually set up a dry dropper. I'm just going to fish for grayling mainly. Got a bead maybe 3 inches or 4 inches off, feet off the dry, and see how we got on. I'm mainly going to fish this run here. So I could go down a wee tad further, but I usually fish it from the other side. But I thought I'll try this side for a change. I'm only fishing here. That's staying kind of bobbly. First time I'm just going to fish quite close if I can anyway. I say there's a bit of a wind blowing, so it's going to be quite... I'll get the wind advantage when it was blowing upstream, so I can be able to turn the fly over quite well. I want to get into the main run. I'm more likely to get fish up in here. Oh, that went down. Gosh, that was down quite quick. That wasn't the bottom. It's not shallow in there, I know it's not. There might be a couple of stickers in there. I've really got to roll it out. I don't have a back cast. So I'm fishing quite a large fly. I'm fishing the March Brown, believe it or not. It's a good caddis too. It's the colours. Fish will have a go at it. Just letting that drop down. Nope. Yeah. It would be easier for me to fish the other side because I'm right-handed. Don't know why that's getting drawn down the way it is. Anyway, I'm not used to the bottom here because I fished the other side as well. There's a lot of rocks here. Now I'm fishing a 2.5mm bead. Just this quite fast sinking nymph. It's just a basic nymph. Just yellow, brown rib. Kind of basic colour. It works all the time. Quite works regular anyway. I really got a spey cast out, or roll cast if you want to call it, but it's more a spey cast because I'm lifting off. I want the fish quite close here first. Gosh. I didn't realise it was so rocky this side. Try across myself here. Sometimes I get some decent grayling just off the main run here. Well, I've had them in the past anyway. Quite close in the slacker water for some reason. Mostly in the later in the season, but it's even better. Picked up in the bottom, gosh. I can believe that. Well, there's a solid rock. So, I ate my nymph. Okay, changed, obviously because I lost my fly, or my nymph. So, same weight of fly, but I'm using a pink bug, and a pink nymph, and see if we can. Grayling love pink, so that's what I'm fishing for the day. Obviously, bonus would be a brown trout as well. So I'll just drift that through. I'm certainly getting down anyway, so better on the back cast. Along this edge here. There we go. And I've got a grayling. How do I know? It's just the way it fights. Look at that. That's grayling. They're not the calmest fish when it comes to being held. They tend to rumble around a lot, like they don't relax like a brown trout. Turn it upside down sometimes, encourage them. Oh. Anyway folks, there it's there, I'll just let them go. Must be grayling. Go. Another one. It's the same size. They're not great fighters, you probably realise. They get a better fight than the bigger ones. They do. Lovely wee Grayling. He's going to relax to get the hook out. Yep. Anyway, there he is. He's just. Yep. Trout to the island. Still on go. Yep. Lovely wee fish. Pink. Can't beat pink for Grayling. There you go. Finally a Grayling. He's in the fast water as well. And it's much the same size as the other two I caught. No, underweight. That fish was in the fast water, so just try, once you find a Grayling, it's always best to cast straight back into the same area. It's there's one, there's two usually. Give it a second or two, just it flies down in there. Oh, and tap. Try that again. Must be a wee kind of shelf there. Keep tapping it. Probably why the grayling was sitting in there. There we go. Bit of grayling. This is a nice fish. Put this one in next so you can see him. There's a good grayling. Just get the fly out. And the fly's out now. And I'll try and show you this fish before I put it back. Anyway, there he's there. I'll try. Gonna wait. That was a nice grayling, that was. Terrible fish to try and hang on to, so there. Or even so you can, I don't, the handle in grayling is, there we go, another one. Oh, just a wee one. Well, there you go, another small grayling. Tiny wee fish. Run away. Try to get back out and see if there's. Maybe they're in the really fast water here. Okay, we'll head down. Well, I've come a wee bit down the river to this flat. It's like the wind's come off it a wee bit here. The trees are giving it a wee bit of cover. Just one on. I mean, I'm not seeing any fish wise, but I could always fish it with a dry dropper. Fish a small, light, small nymph, fine nylon, fluorocarbon anyway. It's quite calm here. It's better than I thought. Just get sheltered for the trees in front of us. Stay kind of back, see what's happening. We sit. Okay, folks. Now I've sat down and so I watched for a good 5-10 minutes, and there's one fish rising over there. Which is, I wouldn't say it's huge, but it's couple of wee fish in between, but they're only up once every so often. And first, it's a wee 20 on a wee CDC parachute. It's a wee suggestive type pattern. I mean, I've not really seen flies. I've seen one or two wee duns up the river when I was in one of the pools, but I've really not seen anything flying around or get the fly. Wee fish rolls there. Probably one or two wee grayling in this area. The fish there. I know there's fish lie in this area, so I do. And because there's nothing really rising, I'll make them up with a dry dropper and there's a fish there. Just short of that fish there when it rose. That should cover it. Nope. Cast a veil above where that fish rose, so it's got plenty of time to see it coming. No. So see, what I'll probably do is I'll see them down this far. It's not fish a small nymph off the dry, and then just fish up through, see if there's any grayling lying around. But we'll move down a wee bit so we can do that. Okay. I've just put in a slightly bigger dry fly. Oops, got a stone. And I've got a really long leader. I've got a 2 pound fluorocarbon tied onto the bend of the dry. So I'm well away. And the fishermen, it's a very calm area. I did see fish rising down here, so I came down a good bit. Try and cover that fish. Oh, must be shallow over there. I'm fishing it about 3.5 foot off the bend of the dry. So, just a wee olive pheasant tail with a 1.5mm tungsten bead on it. Gosh, that must be shallow. I'm not sure how deep it is over there, but it's there we go. Just work my way up slowly. I'm not going to wade. I'm just going to let it drift through. If it's sitting nice, I'll just leave it. Who's come for a drink? Seen a nice fish rising there. I heard the sip to the top of the water, so there we go. Like a grayling. Get the dry fly. Nice wee grayling. Just a tiny wee fish. Well, not tiny, but there he is. Alright. One willing to come up. Yep, We'll move up a wee bit. There's a small grayling about, so tapping at the fly, or the nymph anyway. And then again there. We'll just keep working our way up, and then we'll head up. There's a wee stream or a run I want to fish, so fish it further up here. There we go. Another grayling. Or monster again, much the same size, but doing a nymph this time, obviously. Lovely wee fish. Yeah. Let's get a couple of wee fish. One in the dry and one in the nymph. And things are tough going as well, nothing happening. It's makes them worthwhile, makes it. I think what we'll do is we'll head up. A wee quick cast here. See if we can pick anything up. I've seen a big dun coming off there. But here, tail end of the pool can sometimes fish quite well. fish over there. Oh, there we go. Gosh, oh, that was a good trout. What was that fish rising that put me off? Gosh. That was a good trout, that was. I'll give that one a second and I'll... Took the dry fly that. It was on and off like, but still enough to see what it was like. I'll try and hit this one on the far side. Nope. I took the wee nymph, just a wee brown trout. Gosh, he's fighting well for the size of him. There he is. There's a wee fish. Oh, there away. Not as big as the one I just lost there, like. Anyway, the fish. It's nice and calm in here, so okay, I've just come down a wee bit to fish the main run. I could have went down a wee bit further, but I was going to stop. I was heading back to the car. And we'll see if there's any line in this run. There we go. Some running nymph. I've actually had to wade up a wee bit because I've crossed the fence down there. I caught the fence. That's what we got. Got a wee brown trout. Took the dry. There's yeah, another wee brown trout. And I was saying I've sprung a leak. Got the barbed wire in the fence and got a pinhole in my trolling waders, and I could probably fix it okay. But the thing is, my feet's getting wet. Anyway, go back out. It's good to catch a wee brown trout. I'm under the trees here, so it's a side cast and flick it out. There we go. Oh, fish. Gosh. Glad I came in here. Wee grayling this time. It's always grayling, never want to sort of rest for a second. But nice wee grayling. Took the nymph obviously. And back out. I'm glad I stopped. It's drifting through there really nice. Not quite short one. Anyway folks, we got a couple. One the dry, one the nymph, so I'll do it. Enjoyed it. Had to do a bit of walking, try to find some fish. But we did okay. I mean, I came out to try and get one or two grayling and we did that. We got a couple of trout as well. Not big ones, like lost one decent trout, and one good grayling as well. The rest were all about the same size. So hopefully we'll be back soon. And again, as always, thanks for watching. And until next time.